Hello guys and welcome to YouTube, and in this episode I will be reviewing the Tascam DR100 Mark I. The DR100 Mark I has now been superseded. There is a Mark II and a Mark III version. This is more of your professional recorder, as it has two sets of onboard mics that you can use. There is two omnidirectional microphones there on the front, as well as the two unidirectional ones there. They can all be controlled through the gain control here on the side, which can be done left and right, so the two channels can be adjusted independently of one another. There is also two XLR inputs with the Phantom 48 volt, which is switchable there on the back. These are set up as left and right, but they can be used as two mono microphones. So if you wanted to do a recording of an interview or something like that, you could use the left and right XLR channels on these. This records in WAV format as well as MP3. Got the choice of both there. It does have a preamp as well for the onboard microphones, which you can boost up to 60 dB with this particular recorder. It does have a 3.5 line jack input there on the side. There is a line in and line out, as well as your headphone jack. These are not designed for smaller lav microphones because the signal is too low. These are basically designed to come out of mixing desks or maybe a laptop or something like that, I believe. I have tried a lav mic on the line input, but you have to boost it a fair bit to be able to get it to a signal that the Tascam can actually process and record. I even had it on number 10, which is the strongest boosted level, and the input on the line was still a little bit too quiet. It runs on two battery sources. There is a lithium ion battery there in the side of the unit. You've got your battery there. The lithium battery can be charged either through the USB or through the 5 volt DC input, which is on the side. Obviously this is a second-hand review, so as to whether you get any accessories with this will depend obviously on what you've purchased. The one that I purchased did come with a power supply and the little connector there to go in to the side. It also has the option for AA batteries there in the bottom, which you can put in the unit. You can select in the menu system as to which batteries you want to use. You can either use the AA's or the lithium ion. The idea, I think, is when one set of batteries runs low, you can swap over the power source in the settings and then remove the batteries for obviously fresh ones, which is a really good idea, recording something over a longer period. You have your gain switch on the back, which is a high, medium and low gain depending on what microphones you're using. You have your 48 volts phantom power switch there on the back as well. You have an auto limiter as well if you wish to use that. I don't tend to use that one, that's always switched off. And you also have an internal speaker if you wanted to use that for monitoring, but generally I find that's turned off as well, just to stop any interference. If you wanted to look at the various other functions, which I'm not going to go into on this video, there'll be a link in the description over to the website where I've also done a written review on this. There'll be a link to a user's manual that you can download, so you can familiarise yourself with the item before you choose to purchase it. You also have your headphone monitoring output there, which is a 3.5 jack there, so you can put your stereo headphones in. You've got your volume control there for your headphones, or obviously your speaker if you're using that one. You've got your little hold switch there as well, which you can, once you've set your recorder and it's in recording mode, you can lock it off, so if you press any of the buttons by mistake, it's not going to switch itself off. It is a cracking little unit and it's really good sound quality. This, like I say, this is the Mark 1. I believe the sound quality of the Mark 2 and 3 is far better than this one, but from what I've found of it so far, it's very good. So what we'll do is we'll plug some mics in and we'll give it a go now. See what it's like. Right, we're doing a recording in the Tascam now. I've connected up the XLR on the right channel, but I've selected to record it in stereo, just so that I don't have to do it in post. So obviously the two mono channels are recording in stereo. I'm using the HT180 or something, I think it is. I'll put a link down below. I'm going to do a review on this one. And that's the input for the XLR and what it sounds like. We are now recording on the omnidirectional microphones, which is the two microphones there on the front. Two omnidirectionals. So that's what the audio sounds like on the two Omni mics on the front of the Tascam. Now we've switched over to the two unidirectionals on the top here, and this is what the audio sounds like from these. This is now recording on the line input here. This is quite a low powered input, so as I will probably have to boost the audio in post. This isn't generally designed for a microphone, this input. This is probably designed for like an output from your laptop or a mixer desk or something like that, just to show you that you can put another input through the line input there on the Tascam DR100. So that was it. I hope that video was useful to somebody. That was the Tascam DR100. Definitely worth a purchase if you're looking for a second-hand sound recorder. It's damn good sound quality on that one, I think. You can pick these up for quite a good price. You probably pick this one up for around £100 now, which is what I paid for this one. These are no longer manufactured now. They've been superseded by the Mark II and 3. 3 being obviously being the current model now. Please give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and a subscribe if you haven't done so already, if you wish to. Don't forget to click the bell icon to give you regular weekly upload updates. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.